me that leg. Give me that leg. Give me that leg.
Dude, obviously elated for him. You know, I'm so happy he gets to show what he's been working on and how hard he's worked on his craft, on the sport, on a national level. And you know, now not even so much national level, like he's got the spotlight all to himself, man. Like, you know, it's him and one other guy in that cage, and I know how hard he works and what he can do in there. And you know, sky's the limit for him. And if you know Joe, if you've ever sparred with him, rolled with him, that's his MO. He's going to frustrate you. He's going to make you do what he wants you to do. And that's his game. And it took him 17 seconds to do that to a guy that took Trezano a 3-round decision, you know? So, I mean, I think that says a lot right there. But, you know, I got faith in my boy, and I've had faith this entire time. So I think he's got this one.
Yeah, you know, it's pretty crazy to think about because, you know, when I started Cage Titans 9 years ago, I never had visions of what we were doing today. You know, it was always just, hey, guys needed an honest place to fight with, a promotion that wasn't going to stiff them or bounce their check and things of that nature. It was just do one show, and then, you know, one show turned into 2, turned into 3, and then to now be here and see Manny and JoJo and these guys getting to the highest level, the pinnacle of the sport. And they grew up in front of our faces. I mean, JoJo, known him since the first day he walked into the gym, you know, because I happen to also train there. Manny Bermudez, I talk about him all the time. Manny Bermudez actually is in the background as like a 13-year-old kid in some photos that we were doing of Johnny Cupcakes at Cage Titans 1. And he was just some little kid in the background. And then he was headlining shows, and he's in the UFC. So to see these guys, like, is pretty amazing, and it's just beyond my wildest imagination. I mean, my story, my story is out there. You know, I was a fat kid, 250 pounds, found this sport. I used to watch it when I was growing up, and I got involved. I lost weight. I became a fighter. I started Cage Titans, and then now here we are, giving the platform for these kids to live their dreams. You know, it's an amazing feeling, to be honest.
It was really cool to see. I mean, like I said, everybody was so pumped and everybody was so spontaneously running around, just pumped, coming over and saying congrats. Like, it was really cool seeing everybody else get pumped up about it. And I'm glad I made everybody proud. I'm not done yet, and I'm going to go out to Vegas and try and get it done.
What's it feel like knowing that your teammate is in the TUF finale?
That's a grappler.
The game plan was just pick him apart, touch him, hurt him. He's going to run down into a shot, or he's going to just shoot, try and take me down. I'm going to take his neck. And that's exactly what happened. He didn't like my pressure on the feet. He didn't like eating those head kicks, left hands. Decided to shoot, and I took his neck. I definitely just learned a lot of his holes. I mean, after he fought Thailand, I gave him a lot of respect in certain areas. And I think I gave him too much respect. And after seeing his fight with Gunther, I definitely see where his game lacks. And I see where his game shines. And I'm going to outshine him, and I'm going to just capitalize the second he makes a mistake, and it's going to be a rough night. To me, winning the finale is just, it's my path. That is how I want to get into the UFC. I don't want to be second place. I don't want to be the finalist that became a UFC fighter. I want to be the tough, undefeated champ. It's going to be crazy. I mean, I thought about it, and I tried picturing it. I can't imagine what it's going to feel like, and all my emotions are just going to pour out once that happens. Thank you for everything. Everybody that was hating on me and doubting me, proved you wrong. I'm going to keep proving you wrong. You just motivate me more. Everybody that's cheering me on and saying I can do it, I'm going to do it, and hope you enjoy the show.
Follow us on Instagram, watch us on YouTube, check us out on Facebook, visit us on Twitter, and stay tuned.